Hi everyone, it's Deborah. I want to share some things with you guys today. As I shared on one of my recent videos, the Lord gave me a dream and chastised me for not taking care of the ministry that He has given me. There's been so many things that I have questioned and wonder about, like for timing and that kind of thing, and I had just stopped doing videos. If any of you guys are following me, you know that I don't have a lot of confidence in myself. I have confidence in the Lord, but He showed me long ago, a close friend of mine whose ministry I was supporting. He gave me this dream, and there was such a wicked, I never felt such wickedness in my life, spirit that she had gotten deceived by, and ever since then I have been so afraid of being deceived. One of the things that I shared, and I took the video down, I may put it back up again, we'll see, was that in 2011 I had a dream that I was going to marry Donald Trump. And in the dream, I was going to wear this jacket that I actually do own, and it looks like a military jacket, and in this dream I was going to wear that jacket, and I knew that there were two angels who were helping me get ready. And I don't know what's going on with Donald Trump. If you watch Bold Soldier for Christ, he's got a couple of videos up that truly seem like the Lord is revealing that even though it looks like God may be using Donald Trump, I mean, there's definitely some signs that he is aligned with the enemy. And I'm still out. My verdict is out on that. I just was shocked that the Lord had given me a dream that I was going to marry him, and especially the interpretation He gave me at the end was that Donald Trump was going to be used as his trump card. Now, those of you who know the Bible know that God, in 1 Kings or 2 Kings, I'll look it up and put it in the description box, actually held a court in heaven, and He used a lying spirit to enter into a leader who was going to give, a prophet who was going to give one of the kings a lying report so that that king would be brought down. So we know that our Father can use anything and anybody, the devil included, to bring about His purposes. So who knows how He's going to use Donald as a trump card. I personally believe he is opening people's eyes to the wickedness that's in our government, and I believe it's causing Christians to get on their knees and pray, and that may be the way God is using him. But I believe He gave me some insight. I have a friend of mine who sent me a dream or vision. I don't think she was sure what it was, but this experience, she saw Ivanka Trump, and there was a maze all around her, and she didn't know what that meant, and she let me know what she had seen. And she looked up the meaning of Ivanka, and it actually means the graciousness of God, or God's grace. I know it's the graciousness of God. Anyway, so I didn't know what it meant either, and I prayed about it, and the Lord actually, I believe, let me know that His grace is going to be the only thing that gets us through this maze that we are seeing right now, because there's things that you cannot see with your eyes that is going on in the Spirit. So anyway, He gave me a word this morning, and I want to share the word. And when He gave it to me, I couldn't believe He used the word maze. When He said that word, I was very surprised. I'm believing that it wasn't me using the word, but here's what He said. I felt Him rising up in my heart, and I asked Him if He had anything to say, and this is what He said. Yes, daughter, write this down. the time has come, and now is, when I will perform every word that I have spoken. Time as you know it is over. Things will happen in rapid succession now. Be alert, for your enemy prowls around as a roaring lion. Your eyes need to be focused on me and only me at all times. Do not be discouraged. I am with you and all of my children. I will see you through this maze. Trust in me. Am I not capable of leading my children home? I love you, my child. I am your hope. I am your strong tower. I am your shelter as the storms rage. Take my hand, and together we will make it through this perfect storm. Shalom. So after he gave me this word, I realized that Ivanka means graciousness of God, and only by his grace will we make it through this maze. We cannot trust what we see or hear. We must go to the Holy Spirit. And as we put him first and do not put our hope in man, it made me think of the Israelites when they wanted a king. And so the Lord gave them Saul, and we all know how that turned out. So we cannot look to man to solve the problems that are in America. And the Lord also had me read Habakkuk this morning, and I want to share... Sorry, the Bible, my pages turned. Okay, this is what I read in Habakkuk, and I do know that this is definitely the time we're in. And Habakkuk said, O Lord, how long shall I cry, and thou wilt not hear? Even cry out unto thee of violence, and thou wilt not save. Why dost thou show me iniquity, and cause me to behold grievance? For spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that raise up strife and contention. Therefore the law is slacked, the judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked doth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. Behold ye among the heathen, and regard, and wonder marvelously. For I will work a work in your days, which you will not believe, though it be told you. For lo, I raise up the Chaldeans, that bitter and hasty nation, which shall march through the breadth of the land, to possess the dwelling places that are not theirs. They are terrible and dreadful. Their judgment and their dignity shall proceed of themselves. Their horses also are swifter than the leopards, and are more fierce than the evening wolves. And their horsemen shall spread themselves, and their horsemen shall come from far. They shall fly as the eagle that hasteth to eat. They shall come all for violence. Their faces shall sup up as the east wind, and they shall gather the captivity as the sand. And they shall scoff at the kings, and the princes shall be a scorn unto them. They shall deride every stronghold, for they shall heap dust and take it. Then shall his mind change, and he shall pass over and offend, imputing this his power unto his God. And if you notice, his God is in small letters. It's not capitalized. So we know that the God of the Chaldeans is not the God that we serve. And I shared in another video, the Lord showed me that these Islamic people that are attacking the world right now are actually from the Chaldeans. So obviously the Lord is using them as a judgment against the wickedness in the world. And I have come to believe, after my friend's dream or vision of Ivanka and the maze, that just as this is the time, I think he used Ivanka because this is when this is the time frame that he's speaking about, that Ivanka is associated with these end times and the work that God is doing at this moment. The same way in my dream, I was not actually marrying Donald Trump. I believe it was representative of this is the time frame while Donald Trump is running for president, that I will be putting on that military jacket and going out and fighting this war for our King. So please take this all to the Lord. I pray he bless you and keep you and give you his shalom. Love you guys. Bye.